to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
The Niners at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 10.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody through there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Purdy now to throw.
Jaguar pressure on a Jaguar sack. Eric Armstead drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Formation for San Francisco.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now he's free at the 35.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards on the ground. clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Now Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal.
Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
On third and goal, Lawrence.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. And his kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a first and 10. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Purdy going to get it to Pearson on the RPO.
And brought down about before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Purdy off the play fake.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
The 12-yard line.
Get set, get set. We go, boys. Over. Yeah, you.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Niners 7, Jaguars 3.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Decent 24. Take right open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Returning it is Moore. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Get set.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. They go play action here. Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line.
Well, Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 11.
That punt return 86 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one.
Logan Brooks, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That's completes a Pearsall.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Final play of the half, Purdy.
And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Think right. Hey, kill.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Hey, run. Hey, son. Here we go, son. Here we go, son.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Get set.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, go.
Now Lawrence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped, surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Quick slant from Claypool. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And Thomas has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
Easy.
14-yard line.
11. 11, Agate.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
30 left.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
49ers 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
21.
Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Get set. Yellow. I know, hands up.
Now Purdy. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know, okay, take your best shot, and that time it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Here's Lawrence.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball. And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
The Jaguars on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Easy.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
62 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down, Jaguars.
Hey.
Right back to him on first down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they're in a big fourth quarter hole. Buried by Murphy. multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Get set. Get set. 118. Yellow.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Eluding the pressure right. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Big 13 heavy.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches. At the 30.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
21. Get set. Watch out. Yellow.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 1.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk taking it in. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here you go, boy. Yellow.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Jaguars, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.